the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Headshrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the Headshrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team. The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine. Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Afa, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the Wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Headshrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that, stop them in their tracks, and get the Headshrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
All right.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history. Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery. And the tag team match. At a combined weight of 565 pounds, some and drop to the Headshrinkers. Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys. You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path. Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring. This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Headshrinkers. Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end. Pride is on the line, as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE. The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry out Michigan's winning ways. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick and Steiner. The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE. But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania. Let me roam the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all. Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9. And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Headshrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle. Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get... bear hug, squeezing the breath. And he has to tap, how to do it, or risk serious injury.
Oh my fucking god, I think she's going to have a chance. It started the match.
Just see, ladies and gentlemen.
What a joke.
Flat victory for these two brothers from Michigan.
Our next chapter.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history. The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry out Michigan's winning ways. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 531. WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off. Indeed, Michael, the Headshrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far. You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight. The Headshrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW. The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott are the share of singles titles too. Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE.
Hey.
You know that has to serve as motivation for the Headshrinkers tonight. Pulled back into the hip toss. A steady stream of moves taking out Steiner.
The Headshrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the Headshrinkers. Placed him in the corner here. Oh, an overhand punch. Thunderous club comes down.
Now turn up the
There may
pace.
be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the head.
Shit. Shit.
They're the toughest dudes around.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton. Boom!
Step aside, avoiding damage. Now they're set up in the corner of the ring. The Headshrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest teams in WWE.
Once you've got Fatu in the ring with Rick Steiner, using Irish whips and
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott are the share of singles title.
Right. Grab your opponent by pressing 0 and then press 0 while holding L towards.
Middles too. Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Headshrinkers tonight. Boom! Step ahead there. And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring. Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware. Big kick. Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu. Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner. And this is what the Headshrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hop off the rail, and got a foot in the face for it. As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania? I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know that
incoming! Elbow connects. Was punched in right in the middle. Relentless. Just grounded and pounded. Momentum moving towards Samu's corner. Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Headshrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Here we go. Oh, you paid for that high risk.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
We already knew about the brawling of the Headshrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths shouldn't.
Nice takedown, stack for the pin.
Oh, fuck off!
We've done it. And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
We already knew about the brawling of the Headshrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far. It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys. Look at him go. Pummel in their opponent in the corner. Oh, knee. Lights out.
Not working. Why is it not working? Press R2 and X with opponent standing dazed in your corner. Tag finisher. That's what I did.
Ow! Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
And making a tag has to seem like a good idea right about now.
Uh-oh. Look at it! Corner to corner! And they're not finished yet. Spine first again. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that. Look at him go. Humble in there. Opponent in the corner.
Not working. Oh. The path of least resistance means you should shrink some heads with your double face plant finisher in the ring. R2 and X near opponent standing dazed in your corner with a finisher stored. Let's get a finisher. Got a finisher. Got a finisher. Stay. Stay.
Tag made. Oh yeah, not waiting any longer to get in this.
No.
He kicks out at 2. How? Man, what timing on
Override. Override. Fuck's sake.
Tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Our ringer applied. Top wrist lock. Opponent down to one knee.
Twatting.
They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Many shots connected.
Get up. Get up. Get up.
Placing him in the corner.
Shut up.
Oh, tag. Double team coming.
Down face first.
And the Headshrinkers just might have it.
Precision offense into the pin. This could be Headshrinkers.
Yes, yes. Hopefully we've got it. Hopefully we've got it. It's hard work.
Tonight, Steiner and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Oh, thank you. That was hard work.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match.
No.
That was hard work. Oh, can't wait for that one.